NCIS has always been a super popular series, even if many of its major cast have left over the past few years. We saw one of the major cast leave the series many years ago to helm his own TV series named Bull. This series was well received and has been going on for 6 seasons now. So, what is going on with Bull and NCIS? Well, stay tuned to today's video as we are going to cover NCIS's Michael Weatherly quits role on Bull after 6 seasons, been an honor, and other NCIS news. First up, we have NCIS's Michael Weatherly quits role on Bull after 6 seasons, saying it's been an honor. Though he left NCIS many years ago to helm the series Bull, it looks like Michael Weatherly is leaving the series after 6 seasons. He announced this just a few days ago. He appeared on NCIS as Special Agent Tony DiNozzo and left the series after 13 seasons. He then joined Bull back in 2016. However, even though he left NCIS for that role, he's now leaving Bull behind and moving on to another series. This departure was pretty sudden and no one really saw it coming. Michael Weatherly took to Twitter to share his statement about quitting the role. He wrote on the social media accounts, "Hello all, it's been my privilege to play Dr. Jason Bull, but after 6 seasons of incredible storylines, I've decided it's time to pursue new creative challenges and bring his story to a close. It's been an honor to work with this talented cast, crew, and writing-producing team who helped reinvent the legal drama. Stay tuned for a big series finish. Thanks to all the fans from the bottom of my heart, you will always be a part of our Bull family," he concluded. He's led the cast since 2016 and was doing super well in the role. If for some other reason you don't know, his character, Dr. Jason Bull, was a psychologist and trial science expert. With the signature ability to get his clients free, Jason was a loved character because he used his skills alongside those of his team to select the right jurors for his clients and help his clients' lawyers decide which type of argument will win over jurors best. However, even before this news came out, it didn't seem like Season 7 was getting confirmed anytime soon. Fans went on social media to talk about the ending of Bull and the departure of this well-loved character. There were many things said relating from loving the show to being sad that it's going to be over. It's really sad to see it go, and fans clearly loved the project as a whole. The question is now, where are Michael's fans going to head now? He needs to announce his next role ASAP, otherwise they might get out of hand. It's sad to see the main actor leave the series, and it also seems like the show is also ending along with him. What do you think about this news? Let us know down in the comments section below. And now on to some more NCIS content. Here we have some of the most loved and hated characters ranked by online fans. Here we have 2 of the most loved characters in the series. Number 2, Anthony DiNozzo. Anthony DiNozzo was another one of the most loved characters in the entire show. He really left his mark before he left after 13 years. So why did people love him so much? DiNozzo was the audience's character in the show. He was the person who spouted random trivia and really spoke up about every situation in the show. He was the character the audience could relate to the most whilst watching every week. Anthony DiNozzo was also known for his legendary relationship with Ziva David, and their relationship was one of the best storylines in the entire series. These two are really on par with one another, but DiNozzo is the more well-known character. Their relationship went through hell and came back into the light, but in the end, both of the characters ended up leaving the show through different paths. Anthony DiNozzo was easily the second fan favorite character just because of his chemistry on screen with everyone and of course his amazing movie trivia. He really brought something different to every scene, and just like Abby, he brought some well-needed comedy into some of the most tough scenes in the show. NCIS is known for dealing with some important issues, but also having a great way to relieve all of that tenseness. Anthony DiNozzo was really the show's way of lightening the situation and making everyone laugh on the field. He really was one of the best characters on the show and will be remembered for his amazing role. And then number 1, Gibbs. Our final most loved character is the one that you should have expected on here, and of course, it's Gibbs. So why do people love Gibbs so much? Having Gibbs at the top spot of this most loved list was the most obvious thing, and was very much set in stone from the beginning. He hasn't completely left the show just yet, but you can tell that without this character, NCIS is going to really struggle to keep its identity and have the same following. This is how powerful this character is to the entire audience, and the massive fan base around this show. Fans love Gibbs's strong discipline, and of course his demanding nature. He's also like the father figure and pack leader to basically every other character on the show. This can be mainly seen through the original group, as everyone loved Gibbs like he was their own father. Though Gibbs has stepped out of this main mentor role in the past few seasons, he's still used as a mentor when needed. Characters go to Gibbs for help, and that is what his role will always be. Gibbs is the family man, and the one who ties everything in the show together. Without Gibbs, this show might not survive very long. Gibbs has also had some problems with women in his life, which we shall see later on in this video. Overall, Gibbs is just the best character in the entire show and is the most loved by everyone in the fan base. He very much deserves this golden top spot of the most loved NCIS characters. Stay tuned, because we now are on to the most hated characters. Next is number 2, Samantha Ryan. Samantha Ryan is our next most hated character at number 2. She was really hated by the fan base when she entered the show, but why did they hate her so much? It seems like the main reason was that they thought she got in the way too much. She appeared way too often and messed things up for many of our main characters. Some fans even thought this was a plot line to lead her into being a double agent, but it seems like the writers just wrote a really bad and very annoying character. Another thing was that she had a brief relationship with Gibbs, but left the show to go with her son, as they were both in danger at the time. Even with the character being played by the amazing and legendary Jamie Lee Curtis, it couldn't save this character from just being despised by basically everyone watching at the same time. One fan said, "Jamie Lee Curtis's character was the most annoying to me. Even though I love her work, she was just in the damn way all the time." And another replied, "I absolutely adore Jamie Lee Curtis, but despise Dr. Samantha Ryan. Every episode she was on, I was convinced it was going to turn out she was a double agent or something." Another thing was that these fans agreed that she had no real chemistry with Gibbs, and it all felt forced. I guess even having a legendary actress couldn't save this character. And finally, number 1, Nick Torres. The final character to talk about in this video, and the one who takes the top spot for the most hated character on NCIS, is Nick Torres. So why does the fan base hate him so much? It all comes down to him being one of the most annoying characters and being involved in the show during one of the worst times for it. Current NCIS is nothing like it used to be. The vast majority of the show's original and even early cast have departed. The only real main character left is Gibbs, and he isn't involved much. Nick Torres became a character of focus during this time, and fans really just hated him. One said, "If this show were at all true to life, he would have been fired a long time ago. No other character has annoyed me as much as he does. I thought Abby was annoying at first, but she grew on me. I don't see that happening with Torres." These words were spread throughout the fan base, and so many agreed. He really is the worst character and most hated in the entire show. And that's the end of the video. NCIS has some amazing characters that everyone does love, but also many that they despise. It's just what a long-running show has to deal with. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please let us know in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe with notifications turned on for the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.